We have done it. We're here. It's a Thursday and we're streaming. Gonna hang out. We're gonna break some plugins, and you're gonna hear me manipulate my microphone because why not? And then I'm gonna turn on some music for you, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Actually, I'm entirely not sure that you're gonna like this music, but it's what I want to play. So I'll show my face in a second. Hello, one viewer. We have a viewer. And you get to hear all of my noises that my body makes after eating strawberries. It's gross. I apologize. Okay. Let's get to the music. I guess I can turn the camera on. Here we go. Sorry if you don't like the heavy metal today. I'm gonna ruin you. I apologize. Oh Lord, too loud. Gotta turn this down. Alright. Hello. Oh, there's my face. Hello, people. I still gotta turn this down. It's way too loud for me. It's a great album, though. It's a fantastic album. So today, we're back working on audio plugins, and everything is just as broken as when I left it last time. I'm going to be here until at least 1 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to go till 2. I don't know if I'm going to go 1 hour or 2 hours today. But we're going to go at least 1 hour. If we go 2 hours, we're going to go into co-working mode. I've got like legit work to do. So, and it's not that I don't have work to do at other moments and times. It's that it's not work that's easily done while I'm also streaming Twitch. So, all that to be considered. So, today, I don't know what I'm going to do. Last time, let's talk through this. Last time, we completely broke the audio plugin. Okay, last time we were talking about getting rid of these calls and hosting, like making sure that these calls were held in memory. I don't know whether that's more efficient or not, but it seems like it might be. Also, cool. We hit 120 followers yesterday, thanks to Mr. Tiago, who might be here today. We'll see. I don't know. So I don't know what the hell I want to do. Like, I had this idea to do a plugin, like build this plugin 2 different ways, but I think that's ruined everything. And what drives me nuts is this plugin should be like actually really easy to make. So I don't know why it's like impossible. Sorry while I pick my teeth. I'm gonna get like strawberry seeds in my teeth. It's weird. I had to eat a whole case of strawberries, not case, but a whole package of strawberries because the strawberries were going bad. So they needed to be eaten before they were bad. Prior to becoming bad. Okay, we got to make a decision and get over being crippled. I want what's up, Lewis? Is it rapping okay? Is what rapping okay? Is like a circular buffer rapping okay? It is. I think it's rapping okay. That code should be fine. It was like just not playing. It was playing back horribly last time, and I think it's because I had debug statements in here and stuff. We were trying to figure some stuff out, but I think I've got like too many if else's going on, and some of these calls, and we're holding a bunch of. I was noticing the minus rate position. Yeah, I did. So this could entirely be wrong, but I did the math on this, and I don't get buffer overrun underruns now. This is essentially just wrapping back to the front, right? So like I feel like I understand this code very well. I'll explain since you're here. I'll explain the actual thing that I'm frustrated with. I've got a plugin processor, so we've got the processing thread, and then we've got the UI thread, right? Plugin editor. The processor is obviously where I want to do all the DSP code. But what I want is actually to, you'll see I'm either throwing single delay channels in a vector, or I have a delay object that houses all of the buffers. And this is actually what I want. I want a single object that I can, I can call process on an individual channel in the object if I want to, whatever. And I want essentially I want to make this as modular as possible. So all of the delay, all of the feedback, and all that sort of stuff happens in the object itself, and that's a thing I want to repeat. So no DSP actually happens in the processor C file, right? When I do this, this totally wrecks the plugin for whatever reason. I've gotten this to work. I've gotten a unique pointer of vectors, or I've got hold on, let me figure out how to write this. I've gotten a vector of unique pointers to delays to work perfectly fine. This song is awesome. I love this song. I was so disappointed the one time I saw them, they didn't play this song. But I've never gotten this to like function properly. And what's funny is it's the exact same damn code, just changing the channel configuration. I see an auto pointer that can deallocate in your audio thread. Yeah, well, let's see. Where is the... You mean... It's not these. You mean the... where is it? Where do I have an auto pointer house? Because these were auto pointers at one point, but I changed it. Auto pointers have been were used by the template code. It's really weird. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but I think what I'm going to try to do, I think I'm going to like quadruple down on trying to get this to work today. And then in the meantime, we're also going to kill any calls that are like, oh, come on, Mac. Any calls that are like this. If I need to get the number of samples, I'm just going to try to house that instead. So I'm not doing these calls over and over again. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I have any auto pointers in the code. I do have autos in the code, and I'm actually trying to use less autos in the code because what I found is the compiler, if it can make something an int, it will. And sometimes I want that int to be a float instead. So let's... Audio buffer dot set size. Oh, wait a second. Those calls are fine. Because I'm getting the number of samples of the existing buffer. Like I'm really real curious if somehow housing a juice audio buffer type is like wrong. Like it shouldn't be wrong because this is the framework. But if I can get a vector of floats working, but not an audio buffer of floats working, that's just wild. Yeah, but like again, I've done a whole different plugin with vectors before rather than audio, like the Juice audio buffer class. So I don't know. Anyway, so I think I'm just gonna double commit. I'm gonna nuke everything I don't need if I'm not doing a single buffer, because the only other way to do this, like I can't do a ping pong with individual single channel buffers if like the way a ping pong delay works is you take the feedback of one of the buffers and feed that, like you would feed, if you had two channels, you would feed the feedback from buffer one from the right channel into the left channel, and the feedback from the left channel goes to the right channel, and back and forth. So if I've got two channels that are independent that don't know about each other, I then have to route the feedback in the actual processor C file. And what I would rather do is have all of the buffers in a single object. I guess the other way I could do this is make a vector of floats or vector of I could do what I'm doing. I could have the actual delay object create the number of channels that I need. But right now what I'm doing that is creating a single juice audio buffer float object and then giving that a number of channels. I could just do a set of vectors or something like that, but we'll see. So I'm going to nuke this. I'm going to not nuke that. I'm going to nuke this, which then should make everything really angry. Let's also nuke the Boolean of single channel. Let's make the code really angry. So we don't need that because I nuked the single channel, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't need that. We don't need this. I think I need to restart my freaking computer too because it's grinding right now. But that's not going to happen until after the Twitch stream. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We actually don't need... I mean, sure, that's fine. I'll just leave it for now. Ah! Okay. The goal today is to break this as much as possible. Let's just make a horrible plugin that doesn't work. I think maybe if I aim for failure, I will achieve success. I've been aiming for success for like a month with this stupid thing, and so maybe if we just aim for failure, we will achieve success. Top buffer not getting them samples. Okay, that's all fine. That's fine. I might actually turn away from Gojira in a minute because this is a little intense. Feeling quite tense listening to the Gojira, and I'm like, wait a minute. But it's such a good album, but like I don't want to feel tense in this moment. All right. We're not doing the ping pong, so there's the feedback. Okay. I also wonder if it could just be like this. Wait a second. No, that's fine. Because we're doing a single channel. Okay. Because we're not looping through the channels here. We're looping through the samples here. Yeah. Yeah, if I put on something else for music, what would I do? What would I do that's not so intense? Let's find something. Oh, I know what I'll do. We're going to go throw on some snakes. Yeah. Snakes. Take me to the promised land. To watch the volume out here. All right. So now we should piss off our plugin processor. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Ugh. Man, I jacked up my back yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago is when I jacked up my back. I am officially to the place where I am old enough that if I stretch too much, I will hurt myself. And I did the other day. I was like, you know what? My hamstrings are super tight. I've been sitting all day. Let me stretch. And then the next day after I stretched, I was like, why did I do that? And I am currently at that place. Oh, man. Okay, this is exactly what I needed for music. Snakes of Russia. LA electronic dance music. Snakes is so good. Okay, and we don't need insert feedback because that's not even really a thing yet. See if we'll build. Dude, my lower back is so tight right now. If you notice, you should be attaining channel points now. Ooh, build succeeded. Let's this will be hilarious. Watch this work. That will be so funny if this works. Cuz there's no way. All right, I have to re-add Reaper to OBS as an input source first. Because whenever you do a dev build, it has to find Reaper again. Yeah, so you should see that you are gaining channel points now, and channel points cause this stream to turn into all sorts of fun things. You can make me do stuff, and we can turn it into a PvPvE stream. Because if there are other people here, we can institute ad break jail. We can do all sorts of crazy weird things. Okay, Dev Reaper is there. Let me crank that down so I don't blow your ears out unintentionally. This stream is naturally like PvP because I could make a noise that is tremendously horrifying to your ears. So you're here at your own risk. Okay, ping pong pops up. That's cool. Let's mute me some snakes. And let's put in not that. Find my sound effects. Good old glitch machines. Let's do, I don't know. Some of the names of these sound effects are awful. Or like, they're not awful, they're intense. None survive .wave. Mistreated one .wave. Moonlit catastrophe .wave. That's hilarious. All right, we're going to go with skewed sanity 1 .wave. See if it plays back. Nope. Okay, this is what it was doing yesterday. One tactic is also spitting the wave data out to a raw file so you can rule out performance issues and potentially see interesting patterns. I have no idea how to do that, actually. So, yeah, Yeah, I don't know what the shit it's doing right here. This is where I get confused and a little lost because we are clearly like not outputting data properly. Ugh. So I wonder, I'm gonna completely bypass processing and I'm gonna just output the wave data through the for loop, and we're gonna start messing with stuff and see if we can find out where things are going wrong. Because if I can get the data to output properly, just raw and like not doing nothing to the data, doing no processing to the data, then we can start debugging where this is at. Give me more snakes. Yeah, it'll really help. You can also use test data like sine wave. Yeah, I've been doing sine wave tone generation, but I have not spit the like samples out to a file. I have used logs to see sample rate or like sample numbers and stuff, but I haven't just outed them to a file yet, which maybe I'll end up doing. I think though right now what I can do is I can just actually get rid of all this stuff. Let me just do, yeah, let's do this. And then let's no, not what I wanted. Back off. Why is this on caps lock? What? Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to do. So we'll run through the for loop and do nothing to the output. And let's see. That should theoretically be fine. Like we'll just get the pointers and then do nothing to it. Okay. It's surprisingly complex. Like, it's funny, the concept of building a delay is not hard. Like I've wrapped my mind back around the math for it. The complexity here is actually in C at this point. It's like I don't know what's causing the sound to, yeah, exactly. Like it's actually like what causes data manipulation to do bad things to real-time sound output. And I feel like I'm at the point where the learning to be had is very much in a niche territory. All right, let's pause snakes again. Oh, did snakes just stop? That's funny. What's up, Alberta John? Is that how I pronounce that? Alberta John? It's like John, but backwards. It's going to be like a pointer to a pointer type for your channel arrays. Yeah, maybe. I want to hope that this makes a normal sound at this point. Okay, that's great. That's exactly what I want. That actually makes me feel way better. Shockingly enough, like I am totally okay if I am not doing good things with my code. That means that that's fixable. It's nice to have you here, Alberta Jean. I'm doing okay. I'm actually doing great. Like today in general is fantastic. But in terms of what we're working on is VST plugins. And I've been working on this one stupid damn VST plugin for like a month. And I haven't gotten to a place with it. Like it's just a delay. It's nothing complex. And for whatever reason, every time I try to do some proper work with the delay, the code just takes a shit and dies. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate. But what we're doing right now is I'm stepping through my code and we're going to find out where everything starts failing. So we're going to do this literally one by one. Where am I from? I am in Washington. Washington State. I am assuming you're from Alberta. If it makes you feel better, when I took a DSP coding class, people were dropping it around the same time we were doing delays. Ah, that's cool. Wait. You're from Florida with the name Alberta? You're not Canadian? Explain this. Explain yourself. Are you from Florida but you're in Canada? Like, or are you there's nothing Canada about this? Now you've got me intrigued. Now I'm caught. You've flipped the script on me. Okay, now. Why? Oh, that's funny. Apparently, I had two Finder windows going. Let's keep using skewed sanity because that's what we've been using today. Thank you, Glitch Machines. Go look at glitchmachines.com if you have not. Follow Buffer Glitch on all social platforms because Evo's the man. Okay. So we're still good. That's great. We're going to just take this step at a time. We're going to be patient. This is personal. I don't understand. How did we make it personal? Okay, delay time and samples should be fine. Let's get read positions. And now we'll build that. Nah, it's cool. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you chatted too, because a lot of times people lurk and don't say hi, and that's fine. But I like to hang out with people. I come on Twitch. I'm not here to be a pro Twitch streamer or blow up or anything like that. I like to work on code, and this is a hobby of mine, and I like to hang out with people on Twitch. So, what do I do for a living? I am a game developer, which I will be going back to in about half an hour probably. You can find out more about me by scrolling down below. Okay. Let's see if this works. Keep playing sounds well. Oh! All right. We have found a perpetrator. Hell yeah. Oh, man. The amount of relief in my body right now is so nice. So good. Okay. I'm sure it's with the maps in the get read positions, but let's just rebuild without that just to confirm. Can you follow me? I mean, it's your choice to hit the follow button, my friend. I don't know that you need to ask like in real life, follow me around. I don't know that I would want that, but like on the internet life, that's what people do. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I think if somebody were to like physically follow me around, that would probably be a problem for anyone, any human in general. Like I don't think any of us appreciate that, but internet following is is okay. Uh, all right, let's see. All right, cool. That's exactly the problem. Hell yes. Oh, it feels good to know where it's coming from. All right. I don't absolutely suck at code. I just kind of suck at code. Man, like learning in public is gratifying and difficult all at the same time. Hell yes, Sky River. Dude, I was so jealous of your ribs yesterday. I still am jealous of your ribs. For those of you who don't know, Sky River Sound is an excellent cook. I was so jealous. Cool, you're a digital artist. You should I don't know that I can have links in the chat. I think I've cut that off, but like you can, put a link and space out the .com or whatever if you have something you want to check out. All right. So get read positions is what's screwing me up. So let's look at that. I'm building a STID map of positions, which is probably what? We'd say that's probably not a great way to do it then, because we're instantiating a map at runtime. So what I want to do is return 3 integers. I could do that with an array. I don't like the idea of an array because it's not very readable. It's not my most favorite thing in the world to do. Can you share your work in Discord? I don't have a Discord. So I don't know. Screw it. Let's build an array. That's the thing I know to do for a map like a hash map. Yeah, I would go for an array or vector. Yeah, so essentially like what I wanted this to do is I like the map because it's readable. Like I can know that read position is read position -1 is that, read position int is that, etc., etc. All of that sort of stuff. So then it becomes like, yeah, I can do an array. I just don't like it that you have to remember the positions. If this isn't about an array of channels. No, this is about an array of positions on the buffer. So this is where I get the linear interpolation of the signal from. The beef back ribs turned out quite well. I think it's been like 15 years since I've done a port reduction like that. Dude, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm still jealous. Okay. I guess we'll do a float. No, it's an integer array. Int array. I think that's how we do that. I'm really great at C code, so. Oh, you guys are about to go to ad break jail. Sorry, except for Sky River. Sky River will not be going to ad break jail. Oh, there it is. It's ad break jail time. Brackets are not allowed here. To declare an array, place brackets after the name. Oh. When doing linear interpolation, I haven't had to introduce a new array, but I've also got to admit I'm only half following. I mean, it's so what I'm doing, Lewis, is like, well, I'll say what I'm doing after the ads because I think you're in ad break jail. Tell me if you can hear me. I don't know. And now I have to look up how to instantiate, how to do an array with a function. return array and a function. No, I don't want to pass an array. Oh, okay. So you can do an int pointer. C++ functions can't return C-style arrays. The closest thing is to return a pointer. Furthermore, an array type. Okay. So it would be like that. And then I would do int. Oh God, how do I don't work with raw arrays like ever anymore. Positions, positons, like how do I hold on? C++ array. I'll look at chat in a moment. I'm not looking at it right now. Okay, that's what I thought. 3 equals read position minus 1 read position int. Let's do that. Type float cannot be narrowed to int in the initializer list. Read position is a float. Oh, is that why? Ah, shit. Alberto, all my links are below, buddy. When doing linear interpolation, yeah, okay, yes, you can hear me. So what I'm doing right here is I'm checking. I'm building a read position, so a location in the buffer that I want to read from, and then that location is a float because I'm going to get that position as a float, and then the next position, and we're going to or the previous position, and then I'm going to interpolate between the two based on the remainder, based on the decimal point value. And so that's when we get read position as an integer, we have read position as a float, and then read position minus 1 is an integer. Hold on a second. Wait a second. I think I just noticed something. A pointer to a buffer, if it's a float pointer, can also be not just the position, but you can scoot it along sample to sample. Yeah, that's what I was just reading about. Float pointer is essentially an array. Okay, I think I see a place that I might have screwed up when I was tired. We're going to put Snakes of Russia back on because I love this EP. Those of you who don't know, Snakes of Russia is dope. Snakes of Russia, look up Snakes of Russia on your streaming services and on Bandcamp. That's what you're listening to right now. One day I will have that pushed to chat, and it will be cool. Snakes is indeed sick. Okay. Wait a second. I got read samples, get interpolated sample positions. Oh, so I'm passing all of that to interpolated sample, and then we're getting read position int, read position minus 1, and then yeah, okay. I remember. Kindly follow me back on Instagram. I may. I don't really typically follow people on social media, so we'll see. I don't really use social media in that way all that often. It's more like I'm just hanging out or using as a broadcast. But I thank you for coming to hang out. So what do I want to do here? I have two different types. Shit. I just thought this would be cool. I guess I don't have to do it this way. So how can you share your work? You share your work through your stuff, man, just like anybody else is. And if I mean you've followed me, so I can hunt you down. Um, what do I want to do? Arusius, thank you for the follow, my friend. I see you hanging out as a lurker with the follow. I appreciate it. I hope I pronounced that right. This is my new favorite game on Twitch is did I pronounce your name right and how badly can I butcher it? What's up? Okay, so what I'm most interested in for this function is to make sure that the circular buffer gets checked properly. But I am building positions based on that buffer. You can't text me on Instagram anymore. I don't know what that means. What I'm trying to do is like I would like to get positions properly here. I can't return everything all in one array because there's two different return types. I don't want to keep the position in memory in the object. Do I want to get read position first, then push that to the function? I can push read position to the function, check the read position, but then then I'm changing the read position, and I need to get that back, which I guess I could actually do. Oh, I could get into some real tricky C stuff. I could get into some real tricky C stuff. I could do this by passing the read position as a reference. Okay. I could instantiate all the variables before passing them in as a reference to the function, change them inside the function, and see if that works. Theoretically, that should work. Grab it by the rabbit. Okay. Alberta Bud, you can share whatever you want. But I don't know, I'm streaming and I typically don't respond much on social that way, but like I can't prevent people from sending things to me. But if you want me to check out your stuff, like just share your things online, and if I choose to look at it, then I will. Okay. Then I'm going to do float read position. Let's instantiate all of these to 0. Int. Actually, 0.f. And then let's just see if this works. This would be quite hilarious if this actually works. Float reference. Good Lord, my computer's dragging. You forgot about point F? Did you know about point F? I didn't realize you were writing C code very much. We're going to have a shorter stream today because I think I'm actually going to totally kill it at 4 rather than to go into co-working. Or not at 4, at 1 rather than to go into co-working mode. But we'll see. I took a couple semesters of C++ in college. I had no idea about that. That's cool. Dude, also I want to restart my computer because this is dragging real slow. Yeah, okay. Now this will not be declared. 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 And let's turn this into a void function. So no return type. Oh man, if this functions, this is gonna be dope. The power of snakes compels me. Snakes of Russia, that is, not actual snakes. Good enough. Out of line definition. Yeah, I know. All right. We already fixed that part. We don't have a return type there anymore, so this can be gone. Build. Build. Dude, we're holding it 4 viewers today. That's dope. And most of you are new. That's cool. Oh, yeah, shit. Arusius, you're correct. You're a genius. Am I saying that right? Arusius? Arusius? Arusius. Arusius. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like making fun of myself for not knowing how to pronounce things. Read position int. Hearing Snakes of Russia in the background, I can't stop looking over at the Euro rack and lamenting that the lights aren't on and blinking. Sweet, I pronounced it correctly. Build failed. How dare you? What dumb thing did I do as a human? Out of line definition. I bet C doesn't like me having these spaces. Yeah. Oh, expected a... Okay. Nope. This is the one thing Xcode is telling me right. Oh, man. This is like the first time I've felt half decent about this freaking plugin in like 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, if it's broken and I can figure out where it's broken, I can figure out how to fix it. But I was afraid I would not be able to figure out where it was broken. All right. Looks like we were built. Sweet. Let's run Reaper. I understand I need to grab it by the rabbit. I don't have rabbits to grab right now, Sky River. You're getting 4 viewers because of me? Wow. That's quite a statement. All right. Theoretically, I could have put debug statements in and that would have helped. But let's just see if this doesn't chop up the audio horribly badly. And then we'll throw in some debug statements and we'll be pretty close to being done for the day because I'm going to run out of time. See, you get it. All right, Snakes, you must be paused. Just for a second. Gosh, my computer is like dragging. That's exciting. That's some good stuff right there. All right, let's debug out the values of the positions post the function call just to make sure that they are not 0. Let's just do the 1 because that's really all I need. I know it's a good joke. Wow. Come on. Seven. Let's build. Let's put in this again. Oh yeah. Okay, great. So we are getting numbers. Sick. That is. I just did a really cool C++ thing, and I'm super stoked about it. This is awesome. Hell yeah. And now it's gonna play back funny because it's trying to calculate stuff and print it at the same time. Cool. Oh man, that's awesome. That actually works. I don't know why it's printing all the same number over and over and over again, but whatever. Who cares? It's printing not 0, and that's the important part. See, when you know how to use it, or when you can think of interesting ways to use it, is super freaking cool. So for those of you who haven't messed with C or don't know, this isn't like some sort of mind-blowing thing, but just normally you pass in a number to a function, you return numbers from a function, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm declaring all of the variables and setting them to a value first so we don't get some sort of bad memory access exception. And then I'm, instead of passing them all, like I am passing them to a function, but I'm passing them as references. So what this function is getting is the ability to manipulate these actual values within the original function. So it's not making a copy of the values. It's editing these so I don't have to return them. They are permanently that value. And what's funny is earlier, when I was first writing this plugin weeks ago, that very same methodology caused a ton of bugs. I used it in the wrong way. I was trying to just save memory and save cycles, and it did not succeed. So in this case, it's actually great. I don't have to handle any of the variable passing at all. What's going to be interesting now is I'm going to have to reset up get interpolated sample. That's going to have to change. So this, I'm going to have to pass the values again, but I can pass them as const references now. So this will be read position int, which it's going to be mad because it doesn't exist. That's fine. Wait, is this -1? Yeah, I think this is -1. Yeah. Yep, and then this will just be read position and read position. This is going to be a huge win. If this passes information, like if this, oh man, this is going to be a huge, huge, huge win for me. I will have been trying to get here for weeks. It's crazy how when you're like doing something to learn it, you really have to be patient with yourself. You feel like you know what you're doing. You really have to be patient with yourself to yeah, okay. And let yourself fail quite a few times before you like throw in the towel. So we're going to do the same trick. Whatever, that's good enough. And then, because Xcode is as slow as humanly possible. Yeah, we don't have positions. We have, I think it's read position -1, and then read position int. Yeah. That is my new favorite emoji, Sky River. For sure. I use that on other people's streams all the time. All right, build. Let's see. Build. Guaranteed there's something I just wrote wrong, I feel like. Dude, we're up to 122 followers. That's cool. Thank y'all. Might as well pass these 3 variables by value to get interpolated sample. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It is what it is. I just did const reference because why not? Oh, yeah, I wrote something wrong. Look at that. Whoa, no. What are we doing here? I hate how Xcode uses Vim keys. Like, I really just want to go back to using Vim, but use of undeclared identifier. Read Positon. Yeah, me and typing. We're great friends. I don't know. I like to be in the habit of using const reference over value. It's not, I don't think the efficiency is really that big of a deal or a difference, but whatever. Cancel. Let's not do that. Let's actually kill Reaper if Reaper's still running. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I never hit no. Okay, new Snakes of Russia album. Let's do this. Even though we're literally going to sign off here in just a few seconds. Lord. Come on, computer. Well, hopefully I didn't just crash out and die on y'all. Xcode's real unhappy, so we're going to have to sit here for a minute. Okay, thanks, Xcode. You're a giant pile of trash. Now let's build. Ints and floats fit in registers, so there's no real benefit to pass them by ref. Cool. That is a today I learned. And y'all are going to go in ad break jail in about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And then after the ad break, we will kill the stream probably. Because I got to go back to work. This is my lunch break. But I may be around some later this weekend. We'll see. But normal stream time is Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Pacific when I am around. Okay, build succeeded. I was just sitting there waiting for the build to finish and didn't see the build succeeded thing pop up. Okay, come on. It's not going to do anything to the sound. It shouldn't do anything to the sound. The sound should just play back normally. And if it does that, we have found some success. And then I will take this further. Probably off stream, but we'll see. Maybe I will pop on stream again this weekend and we will do some things. We'll see. Snake is so good. This is exactly what I needed to listen to today. Dude, what are we doing? Is my computer just dying? Could be dying. Could be awesome. Music notes. Reaper control surface dot dilib. Dude. All right, I'm going to just kill you, and then we're going to try again. There we go. Your ad is about to start. It took me 2 minutes to get Reaper to get booted up. There we go. All right, now this should make the normal sound. Come on. Success. Hell yeah. Love it. All right. We got there. So all we have left to do. Great success. I like too. Why is Xcode pissed at me? What's going on here? Unused variable interpolated sample. Yeah, of course. So now what we have to do is actually throw in like the delay code and get that to work. But I'm not going to do that right now because I got to get back to things. So real life calls. I guess I'll wait because ads are in progress. RC is an ad break jail. James, you're not an ad break jail, right? Because you're a Prime sub, Sky River. I think so. Got to go grab it by the rabbit. Yeah. This has become your catchphrase, is grab it by the rabbit. You seem to have dodged it. Sick. Well, I am learning that Twitch has no idea what it's doing with ads then. It was great. Well, Arceus, thanks for hanging out and following. Same thing, Sky River. Everybody else, thanks for chilling and doing some stuff today. I'll be back Tuesday I'll be back Tuesday next week, not Thursday next week, because I got some other things going on. The schedule will change a little bit, but typically I'm here noon Pacific, and I'm here for at least an hour. Recently, it's been like 2 or 3 hours. We'll do an hour of plugin programming, and then we go into a co-working stream where I sit and do my regular old job, and I hide everything from you because I'm under NDA. So, but I'll be back. Thanks for hanging out today. Should we raid somebody? I got 2 of you. I don't ever raid anybody. I don't know what that's like. Is there anybody that you suggest that I should raid? Or should we just not worry about it at all? Maybe we just shouldn't worry about it at all. Sky River's like, what is a raid? All right, that answer actually, hold on. Since you have no idea what a raid is, I'm going to raid you. Arceus is going to go like, where the hell are you taking me? What is going on? But Sky River's going to be raided. We're going to... All right, who's online? All right, Broman's online. I love Broman. Did I spell it right? We're raiding Professor Broman. Oh, can we? Yes, it looks like we can. Enjoy it. I'll see y'all later. Next week. It'll be great.